we will see how we can operate with FMT package and how FMT package will print our variables. Let's now write implementation of our FMT package. First, we will create new directory, and then inside of that directory we will put all our implementations for FMT package. First, we will print values without any declarations of variables and without any data type. We will declare our main package. We will declare our import section where we will specify that we want to use FMT package from our Golang Core, and then we will define our main function. So let's now print specific values. Let's see how we can access any library, in this example FMT package from our Golang Core. First, we want to access our FMT, so we will type FMT. Then, when we print dot, we can see all functions which we can call from that package. In this case, we want to use basic print function, which will be println function. So we will type println and then we will type brackets. Inside of our brackets, now we want to specify specific value which we want to print. In this case, function main will access FMT package. FMT package will call println function, and println function will print value 413. We can also do that with any type of number. On line 7, our println function printed decimal number. Println function can also print the results of specific mathematical operations. On lines 8 and 9, println function print summary of these numbers. On line 10, println function multiply first number with second and then print result of that operation. Also, we can print default string data types like this. Println function also allows us to connect two different strings like this. With println function, we can also print Boolean values, and those Boolean values can also have operators between them. In these cases, println function will print result of our statements. So, for example, on line 14, we have operator AND, which means that all the values must be true. First value is true, second value is true. So println function will print final result, which will be true. Now we know how we can print values without any declarations. Let's now see how we can print values of our variables. First, we will write new structure, user, with two different attributes. Inside of our main function, we will create two different variables. First variable will have data type user structure, and second variable will have data type string. Now, if we want to print values of our variables, all we need to do is to pass declaration of our variables to our println function. In this case, our println function will access our variables and then it will print values of them. Beside println function, we have also printf function, which also belong to FMT package. Printf function prints our output in specific format. First, we will access our FMT package, then we will call printf function, and now we must specify specific format to our function. How we can do that? We have two different stages. Let's see how that works. Each format is written as data type string. So first stage will be under quotes. Next, we must specify which operator we want to use for our format. In this first example, we will use operator %v. After that, we will use one special character, which is cross-line n. Now we finished stage 1. After that, we will write comma, and then we will write all variables which we want to pass to that specific format. In this case, we will pass our user structure. So we will type only u because we want to pass only declaration of that variable. Let's go slightly back. %v will print for us, in this case, value on that specific place of the variable which we want to pass on that place. So our user structure will be passed to our place where is %v, and printf will print value of that variable. Now the question is, what is special character crossline n? There is one big difference between println and printf functions. Println function will go on the next line immediately after that function print output which we pass. On the other hand, printf function won't do that for us. We must specify on which place we want to go to next line in our format. So when we type crossline n, on that place we specified that we want to go on the next line. Let's now see which operators we have beside of %v. Next operator will be %t. This operator will print type of the value which we passed to our function. In this case, we passed our user structure, which means that printf function will give us type, which in this case will be user type. In output, we see that we have main.user, which means that that type is created in main function and name of that type is user. Also, we have s, d, and q operators. %s will print our value as data type string on specific place. %d will print string in our format from one specific value, which will be number data type. So in this case, use %d for digit standard. %q will add double quotes in string which we are passing on specific place. Just remember that this format with %q operator works only with string data type. If we want to use our string as output in multiple lines without special character crossline n, we can do like this. In this case, every next line will be recognized as a new string add to our output. As you can see, this string is not under double quotes, it's under different special character. That character you can find beside number 1 on your keyboard. So now, question is how we can map many different variables so we can print our format with many different places. In this last case, our format has two different operators. On first place, we wrote %v, and on the second place, we wrote %t. So, we have two different places which we want to map. In this case, we must pass two variables so our format can be initialized. Now, you can save first and second file and you can execute your programs inside of your terminal so you can see all outputs that we wrote beside of our code lines. we talk about crossed line n as a special character. We have many special characters, and now we will see how they works. This is the list of special characters, but we'll also call them escape characters. We have escape character for backspace, backslash, horizontal tab, new line, vertical tab, single quote, or double quote. This case will give us new line after we print our output. This case will remove one empty space before our string, and then we will print our value. In this case, before our string, we typed backslash as our escape character. In this case, before our value, we will have 8 empty spaces because horizontal tab will add by default 8 empty spaces on that place. In this case, we will add empty row above and below our string value. In this case, we wrote special characters with one single quote instead of double quotes. Also, we can escape double quotes in our format by adding one backslash in front of our double quotes. In this case, because we wrote 2 times backslash and special character, not only we will go to the next line, but we will also have one empty row below our string value. And for the last case, we can also see how we can connect strings, and also in that format gives those strings special characters. Now you can save your file and execute the program inside of terminal to see the all outputs. In the next video, we will see the special printing with our float values. We will see how we can organize space with our FMT package, and we will see how FMT package help us when we work with conversions between data types.